updating and releasing?
Yeah, we don't have major news because a few years ago we kind of switched to this incremental release cycle where we do more releases more frequently but less massive to kind of reduce the impact of installing new releases on our customers so they can adopt new technologies faster rather than the massive, annual release cycle. So we've had major updates across the year, several of them across all our product lines. Here specifically, we're kind of talking about the new Arnold release that's about to release soon, 5.2. We have a new shotgun release that's releasing soon. We have a new Max release. Maya doesn't have a release currently happening at the moment, but we've been working actively on new capabilities of Maya, which we're actually doing a tech preview of some of the procedural capabilities we've been working on here at our Vision series. And we have a couple of customers showing kind of some early work they're doing with the alpha software.
Great, and a lot of those, they really help with users' day-to-day workflow.
Yeah, we try to focus, a lot of these releases are focused, obviously removing kind of workflow issues that they might have around our software, keeping the software working smoothly, and then other ones are trying to make it easy to use. So for example, in Arnold, we added recently car paint shaders. What we're adding in this new release is something called Sheen, which allows you to create more realistic cloth areas. And Arnold, we try to make the tools easy to use for artists so they can set these kind of high quality renders up much more quickly and easily and efficiently. And then if you were at the Nvidia keynote, you will have seen some of the prototype work we're doing on the Arnold GPU render with the new Nvidia graphics. So we're also showing that here at the show.
Fantastic. And you also did have a show announcement. I know it's very important for Autodesk to work closely with the whole community at large. So I don't want to get this wrong, but you had an announcement regarding the Academy Software Foundation.
Yes, yeah, that's actually a very important announcement for us. For many years, actually, I can't remember, it was even before I joined, which was 17 years ago. We've been working with kind of the leading studios. We have a forum that meets every year and we try to work through problems that typically was problems around Maya, but in recent years what we've been focusing on is really interoperability between the different applications they have in their pipelines. And so they've been developing technologies such as Material X, USD, Alembic. So these technologies are often developed and then they want to share them between the other facilities in an open source way, but there was not a lot of organization around how you do that and due diligence, and then who maintains the code and how do you keep it going. And so one of the things that's really exciting about this is that the Linux Foundation, who are experts at managing code and the processes of how you maintain that, are teaming up with the Academy, and we're proud to sponsor that initiative because we do think it's important. We do think that there is a discipline around managing open source so that it makes it easier for everyone. You don't have to dedicate so much.
Open source should not be in the wild, wild west.
Yeah, it makes it more useful if you've got someone helping manage the actual processes of checking in and code and things like that. And so that's what we announced. It was announced by the Academy, and we're proud to be sponsoring that.
Excellent, thank you. And on your track, I know you have artists here from Image Engine.
Yeah, from many. In our Vision series, we have about a dozen artists from or technicals, supervisors, VFX supervisors from companies like MPC, The Mill, Image Engine,
I know is
FX,
here.
and the ones you met yesterday.
Yes,
Netflix, for example. Netflix is interesting because they're talking about how they manage their production across multiple vendors and facilities using Shotgun, which is kind of the way we see the big trend. Obviously, is even for TV shows now, it's very often a pool of facilities that have to work and collaborate together. So that's the new normal now. It used to be in film, now it's in TV. And so, especially on these big shows like Game of Thrones or Lost in Space or the Lemony Snicket's Adventures. I can't remember the proper name of that show, but it's on Netflix, binge. The Unfortunate Adventures of Lemony Snicket, something like that?
A series of unfortunate adventures. You're watching it, you know, you don't need us to tell you. And are those tracks, are those being recorded by any chance, or are those?
You know, that's a good question. I do not know. Unfortunately, I do not know if they're being recorded. In the past, we have recorded some. I don't know if they're being recorded this show. They might be, but I actually don't know.
Okay. Well, thank you for joining us. Thank you to our friends at Autodesk, and that's us signing out from Siggraph 2018.